So the new Miami Knights are officially here, and apparently I'm in the minority for thinking they're fire, I guess. Let's take a look at them. What's going on, Canes fans? You know that the University of Miami and Adidas can't drop a uniform combo without there being a lot of bickering and, arguing and disagreements amongst the fan base. And this one definitely has Canes fans riled up. I would say the overall response on social media has been that Canes fans aren't really feeling them, but I think they're pretty good. They're very close to what I've wanted to see them do with a blackout uniform for a long time, minus a few tweaks that I would plug in here. But we'll take a look at it here in this video. But either way, don't be shy. I want to hear your opinion after we look at these in the comment section. We're going to take a close-up, detailed look at these things. We're going to watch the video as well. And if you don't like them, sound off. If you do like them, comment down below and let me know. We don't all have to agree. At the end of the day, this is an alternate uniform that is worn one time this season. That's it. So if you don't like them, you only have to see them once. Let's go over to the official Twitter page for the Miami Hurricanes and watch the little video that they put up because they teased this yesterday. They unveiled new uniforms for the 2024 season. I'll have that pop up at the end of the video somewhere. You can watch it if you missed it, but they teased the new Miami Knights. This is the official video that came out today. It says lights out. I know it would be way cooler to watch this with audio, but I can't chance copyright stuff, so we're just going to watch it. Even with no audio, I think the video is pretty sick. I think it's cool. I love how they have it just kind of blacked out behind him, minus, like a light just sort of highlighting him. I think that's pretty cool. Got the Sebastian gloves. And I already know what you're thinking. Yo, listen. Let's just go ahead and skip past the video and go ahead and open up the first picture because I know what so many people are thinking. We're going to look at the far away version here first, the one that's not up close. And look at this and tell me the first thing that comes to mind when you see it. If you just glance at these, I do get the argument here of people saying that they get Tennessee vibes or Oklahoma State vibes because where's the green, right? Where's the green on the uniform? But let me say something. I'm actually okay with this, believe it or not. And this is coming from a guy that, green is my favorite color. So to have that taken away from the orange and green from the Miami Hurricanes seems a little ridiculous and silly and crazy, right? In some ways, I agree, but also think about this. The only green really on the uniform, minus some touches here and there, I mean, that's the green showing through, with his pads, is on the U. So I think it makes the U stand out a lot on the helmet and on the jersey because there's not much green on here. There's a lot of black. There's a lot of orange. But that's just initial. I get where people are coming from when they say that. Let's look at it close up to give us a little bit better of an idea. Let's take a look at some of the details here. I think that the numbers are sick. It's a literal mesh pattern on the number. I think that looks really dope. You can see again, this is that new material, so the uniforms look a lot more breathable. You can kind of see the mesh here along the bottom half here, kind of in that triangle pattern. The mesh pattern in the number. You got the minimalist Adidas logo. And look, so many Canes fans complained that the Miami Knights last year, which we'll do a comparison at the end, were too busy. They were too flashy. There's way too much going on, stuff all over the place. So they got rid of the palm trees on the shoulders, which so many people didn't like. I thought they were cool, but so many Canes fans said they did not like that. So they went with just the stripes on the side. And they stuck with this orange and black theme primarily. So you've got the black in the middle and then the orange on either side. Kept the U, didn't mess with the U, which is smart. Never mess with that U logo. Don't change it. Don't mess with the colors. Leave that the same. They've still got it on there. ACC logo there on the right shoulder. Helmets did basically what they did with the numbers, but flipped it. So orange numbers, black outline. This is the orange outline and then black in the middle, and also kind of that mesh pattern or look so it matches with the stripe, which I think is really cool. Sebastian on the visor, Miami just straight orange there on the visor, and then the U again unmessed with on the side of the helmet. We'll see, we can get some other points of view here. We'll look at the back. You get a better look at the pants. Again, this is just talking about the material. Way better. This looks way more comfortable, way more functional. A lot more kind of mesh here. Going down the sides, you can see same thing. Orange outline, black in the middle, mesh pattern. Breathable here on the insides, on the outside edge here. And then super breathable here, runs all the way up the middle of the jersey, all the way even up to the top, above the nameplate here. You know, again, if you were to just show me this, look, I understand people do have an argument here a little bit with that. I get this. If you showed me this and you said, what school is this? I would in fact say Tennessee or Oklahoma State. But the point of an alternate uniform, in my opinion, is that it looks kind of crazy and different. It's not just a lot of the same that we already see that they wear all season. It's an alternate uniform for a reason. It should be something special. It should be something different. And it's only worn one time. So even if you don't like these, that's fair. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But just remember that before you completely lose your mind and freak out, it's not like they're saying these are the uniforms for the entire season. They're not changing the logo. They're not changing the uniforms that we wear to this. This is just something we wear one time that's different. Could they have put more green in it? Maybe. But I'll say here in a minute why I think it could work out that it's more orange and black and not a lot of green. Again, that gives you a view of the back of the helmet, the orange Miami, orange ACC, orange number. I think it's pretty cool. You know, I like this overall. If I'm being real, I like this better than what they did last year. At the end of the day, I think the more I look at it, the more I think that I do like this better than what they did last year. There's a look with the orange gloves, or black gloves. I'm colorblind apparently. Outlined in orange. Just kind of showcasing it a little bit here. A little bit different lighting. You can see kind of how dark the black really is here. Obviously, it's going to be saved for a night game. It is Miami Nights, plus they're in the black, so you don't want them burning up out there. Here's another view. And this really isn't even, the stripe doesn't even necessarily look black. Maybe it's more almost like a reflective or shiny silver. But not quite, right? Not quite. Depends on who you're asking. It's kind of the same. I can't tell if it's lighting or if it doesn't actually match the shoulders. The shoulders over here, this looks black. This looks black. And then this looks almost more of a lighter black or a silver. I don't even know what you would call that. Could be the lighting, but it does look a little different there. It definitely does. We have another version here. Another look. Again, a little bit different lighting. You can kind of tell here. I mean, I dig it. Bro, I dig it. Like, I really don't have any issues with this. If you tried to throw green in here, let me ask you this. Where would you do it? Where would you do it unless you scrap this whole design and went a different route? I think it would look kind of goofy if you outlined the number in green. Maybe you could say you put green in the stripe here, but then you would also have to put green in the helmet up here. I kind of like that the focus of the green is purely within the U logo. I think it makes it stand out. I really do. And let's look at a comparison here then. Let's get two close-ups. Let's look at last year's Miami Nights, which look, I know are cursed, okay? I know that these are the cursed Miami Nights uniforms from the Georgia Tech game. So either way, fans are not going to like the uniform on the right. Let me hide my camera. Fans are not going to be a fan of this because we lost in them. Winning, can we be real? If they win in these uniforms on the left, everyone will like them, because if you win, it makes anything look good. That's just straight up fact. So if they win, people will be a fan of them. I get the idea of what they were doing last year, and overall I was a fan of it because I like different and kind of crazy. But with the neon, right? They got a lot of negative response from this, plus the team lost. They go a totally different direction on the left that's not as flashy, not as busy, and I like it. I like it. Yeah, this had orange, black, and green, but it wasn't even the same green. It was the neon green. So the green that's here is the green in the U on the logo. If I personally, like I said, I had no issues with this. If we would have won, I would have felt a lot better about them. But if you were to look at these two, personally, I take the one on the left. I don't know about you guys. You let me know what you think. I take the one on the left between the two. And I'll tell you why. Another reason why I think that the one on the left, the new ones this year, could be pretty sick even without the green. What if they rocked these? Let's talk about when they might possibly wear these. Let me give you one more comparison here, though, on the back, just to compare to last year. They've got some edits and stuff, on the ones from last year, so it's a little hard to tell, but you can kind of see. I love the new material. Bro, I love the mesh. I freaking love the mesh. I think that's so cool. This is definitely, now that I look at it, it's busy and all over the place. Orange ACC logo, green number, orange gloves, orange outline with funk. Like, this is so much cleaner. It really is. And let me say this. Let's talk about potential games that Miami could rock these new Miami Knights uniforms. I think in the end, what ends up making sense in what they do is the Virginia Tech game. That's a Friday night game, September 27th. It's already set for 7:30 p.m. on ESPN. That one makes a lot of sense because it kicks off ACC play, so that brings some extra hype to the game. And you already know that game is going to be a night game. There's no guarantees, right? Because then later, what I was going to say could be cool with it having not as much green would be the Florida State game. And that would be because it's the closest game to Halloween. So you kind of get some Halloween vibes, right? Some pumpkin vibes. Look, I know all that matters is football, the game on the field, winning the game. Like, I get it. But I'm just saying, like, it would be kind of cool for a theme. It's the weekend before Halloween. If it was night game against Florida State, we're wearing black and orange. Fans could, kind of get in with it. That would be kind of cool. But there's no guarantee that would be a night game. That's October 26th, because it will depend on how good Miami is, how good Florida State is, the rest of the games going on that weekend. And then maybe you have Duke the following week. That's also at Hard Rock. Those three games make the most sense: Virginia Tech, Florida State, or Duke. But Virginia Tech is a guaranteed night game. They've already locked it in. It kicks off ACC play Friday night. The world will be watching. It makes a ton of sense that they would pull these out for the Virginia Tech game. But like I said, don't be shy. Let me know what you think. I like them. Straight up, I like them. I'm that guy that's crazy, and actually, let me see if I can even just pull this up. We're not even going to edit this. We're just going to keep rolling. I'm actually a fan of this crazy thing that I saw a long time ago. It was more of a Halloween-ish type uniform for the Canes. Obviously, I can't find it now. I'm Googling over on another monitor. And it was as extreme as a black uniform, I think, with an orange helmet. Like, going full on, embracing the Halloween, rock that on the game closest to Halloween, alternate uniform. Like, I thought that would be kind of cool, but I can't find it right now. Maybe I'll post it up on Twitter if I can find it later. So I'm fine with it. Again, would I want to wear this week in and week out? Well, obviously not, because the Miami players would, have some serious issues in the heat rocking the all black. But For a one-time alternate uniform, I think it's cool. Hopefully they drop some sick fan merch and gear and stuff for it. I like it. I don't see what the issue is. Canes fans are tough to please when it comes to uniform combos and fan gear and stuff. And, you know, you've got the Nike fanboys. Do your thing. It's fine. You like Nike. I still think a lot of people just associate Nike with winning. But it's fine. It's fine. If you like Nike because it fits you better and you just like the look, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I like these. I like these. And if I'm the minority, if I'm the only one that likes them, then I'll be that guy. It is what it is. Remember, though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family. But at the end of the day, I got to say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. I'll see y'all in the next one.